Mbappe just writing his name in the history books as being potentially one of the best ever international footballers we will probably see in our lifetime. And I think he's just on a one-man mission to get that. Plus, we've mentioned it on a number of teams. You look at certain teams and they've got one hitter. France have got the whole complement there. They got the whole setup. So, yeah, it's hard to look past France. France have been my team since the start of the tournament. I said France before the ball was even kicked. So, yeah, I'm not going to turn me back on them now.
Yes, people, welcome back to another episode of Cutz Inside, episode 41. Let's go! I'm your host of the most, Big Jalal, a.k.a. Dr. Pressure, a.k.a. The Lung, a.k.a. if you see me on the pitch, just run, because I'm not trying to get the ball. I'm just trying to get you. Come on. I said I'll switch it on, you know. Of course, you can tell by the title, we'll be predicting our World Cup games pretty much. And ultimately, at the end of the episode, we're going to give you our winners. So stay tuned for that. But before I introduce the star-studded lineup that we've got in order to help me to predict this World Cup, comment, subscribe, and please make sure you hype up the video. Get us on those algorithm charts. I think the highest we got currently at the minute, our last podcast, we're at number 8. We're a bit greedy. Get us in that top 5 or even top 3. Get us winning Ballon d'Or, man. Please hype it up. And also, if you like it, a little football icon pops up as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, like up the video. It's free, man. So get us up there to that inaugural 1,000 subscribers. Shukran.
Have fun.
Now, let's introduce this star-studded lineup. I'm in the number 10 position today, and on the right wing, we got a player who's always free for the 1-2, but every time you ask him how well is he doing, he always responds with Bash Bashi Barawaku.
Bash Bashi Barawaku.
That's Mo Cat, everybody.
Hey.
How are we?
Bash Bashi Barawaku.
Come on. On the left wing today, we've got, wow, boys, we had to break the bank with this one.
Expensive.
Bro, got no money, man. Broke the bank with this one. You've probably seen his face on the likes of Cop TV, Redman TV, DR Sports, or just anything to do with Liverpool. So you're definitely not a stranger to this guy's face. Everybody, big, warm welcome to Errol, everybody. Nice. And of course, we can have so many special guests on this podcast, which we're really appreciative for. But last but not leastly, we got the gaffer of Granby, the leader of Lodge Lane, the G of GTA, the Vince McMahon of Cutz Inside, just without the charges. Yossi, everybody.
Hey.
Yeah. Errol, how are we, bro?
Hey, bro, I'm blessed, yo. The energy's mad. I love the intros, though. Yeah, I'm all good, boys. How you doing?
Good, man. Good.
World Cup.
Intros are amazing.
Appreciate it.
Always.
Appreciate
Mashallah.
it. I've got an A-star in intros, you know.
Mashallah.
Yeah,
I can tell.
Go on, man.
A++.
Yeah, I was going to say numbers because I'm a lot younger.
Oh, don't do that. You never did the... You
Wallah, I did for my research, though. Yeah, nah. Big the guys up. Of course, we'll be discussing everything World Cup, which will be you'll see later on in the episode. But first, business after run. Question of the week. Boys, with the World Cup happening, I've got a would you rather for you. Would you rather score a World Cup final goal for your country to win the inaugural World Cup or win the Ballon d'Or? So do you want to be selfish or do you want to just give out the love? Mokada, if Somalia was versing Brazil, last minute, Mokada! Or you just take for yourself, Ballon d'Or. What do you want, bro?
He says Somali, but it's actually Somaliland.
Oh, sorry.
And if it was Somaliland in a World Cup final, bro, I'm scoring for Somaliland any day. Simple. Thank you very much.
Okay, Errol, I think that's going to be a different answer for you, but let's just see. What's your answer, mate?
See, obviously, you can tell my thing, yeah. I've got the Jamaica.
Come on.
It's on. So in my mind, I'm like, right, if it was for Jamaica, the opportunity, I'd want to score the winner. The fact that Jamaica can even get to the World Cup, get out of the group stages, and then get to a final, and I get the chance to score it.
Man.
You think Bob Marley was famous? Best believe my name is getting written in lights forever and
Free
evermore.
for life.
Do you get me? Life, you know what I mean?
One love.
If it was obviously, I don't the strong likelihood is I probably got more chance of playing for Jamaica than actually England. But if it was for England, controversially, I'd probably just pick the Ballon d'Or. You know, I know it sounds bad to say, but I probably would just pick the Ballon d'Or.
Give me all the glory.
Yeah.
Ballon d'Or with my name in lights. It's all about me, dictator Mbappe. Do you think Mbappe cares about the World Cup? He cares about the Golden Boot. I'm the dictator.
Fair.
Give me the Golden Boot. Not the Golden Boot, the Ballon d'Or.
Wallah Adeem, as much as I think that's incredibly selfish what you're doing, bro, how fucking dare you even think about that? Wallah Adeem, I'm doing the same. I'm doing the same, bro.
Because you're going to be bigger than your country.
Facts.
Gary Lineker keeps going about
So Yemen's in a World Cup final.
Okay, so you didn't say that one.
But that's the question.
I thought Jamaica, you know.
Oh.
For Jamaica, of course. Nah, for Yemen, genuinely big man thing. It could get dark, you know.
Imagine a statue of Jalal in Senabro.
That'd be small statues.
Me mad. That's what.
5'4" statue.
Yeah, looking like the Ashes.
What is that? I'm midget.
Nah, you know what? Ballon d'Or, bro. That trophy's so cold, bro. I'm sorry. Imagine that in like on the island in your kitchen, bro. Like, bro, that trophy has to be in my yard, bro.
My
Do you know
got one in it.
Do you know if you flipped the question though, and it was like if you could score a goal for Liverpool in a Champions League final or in the Ballon d'Or, what would you say? With me, it's easy. One love score a goal for Liverpool in the Champions League final.
Yeah, same.
With no hesitation.
Do you get me? Still free weed for life as well.
Yeah. Free weed for life. Unlimited jerk chicken. Unlimited curry goat.
Gangsta for
Smash
life.
Bros and everything. Yo.
Nah, big up Mavado. Fizz. Do you know what Mavado is?
Of course.
Just making sure. You've been saying on, innit? No, I don't know. You take that. You know what I mean? That's a bit of you, you know.
Vibes can't tell Mavado.
Oh,
That's a good question.
100% JLS. 100%. I'm JLS way before any of them, man. I want to just say it now because I swear last time you were here, I forgot to say this, and I was actually angry that I think it was him or him that said this.
Go ahead.
When you were here, yeah, someone said you were describing a footballer as a one-hit wonder like JLS. I couldn't decline or I couldn't say no to that. What you just said, even more, bro. I can't even get my words out because I'm that angry, bro. Because JLS did not get a one-hit wonder. That's my point. What he was saying on last episode, bro. And they didn't.
I did say JLS.
Yeah, it was him.
They are a one-hit wonder though.
They're not.
No, they're not, bro.
My heart don't beat again. That's the only song. And I had another one.
No,
What's the other one?
What's the
You
one?
only get
One shot to make it out.
That probably would
And
be
We
they
JLS.
never met this moment again. That's it. So, yeah, facts. Facts.
They're hard, you know.
Bro, you better actually JLS fans.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, I was you're dressed like one of them. You're the blue one, bro.
They were blue. I didn't even know they were blue.
They all had different colours. One blue. Aston Medigo was red, and
Do you know all the names? Name the names.
Aston Medigo, JB, he's in a farm now. He lives in a farm.
Orishay.
And then Marvin. Yeah, fine.
Is this real life? Is this actually happening?
I
I'm shocked.
Not every day straight out Compton, bro. You know. Sometimes JLS, bro. But yeah, mad turn. But there you go. You enjoyed
The
that.
answer to the question is I'm Vibes Cartel more than Mavado.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm more of Mavado because of his intro. It's the best intro ever. Anything after that, I don't really like.
He's finished. He signed with DJ Khaled and it was the best music and it was done from there.
Have you seen Vibes Got Town now? Have you seen him on stage?
Vibes got town now.
No pace. No pace.
That's not him. It's a clone.
What am I
Shout out
doing,
Egyptian
you know?
though. Egyptian's number one for me.
Egyptian. One hit wonder.
Yeah, he's one hit wonder.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them, man. She's Turkish. For no reason. So, anyway, question of the week over. Let's get into it now. So, with the World Cup happening, and of course, all these amazing games that's happening, the Cape Verde, Argentina game, the Belgium and Senegal game, which I really loved, and of course, the England Congo game, which is also very good. We're going to be predicting the rest of the World Cup games. So, by the time of recording, England have not played, or Brazil. So, let's just start with there. But before that, boys, over the last week, some big hitters have left the World Cup. Absolutely big hitters. Netherlands lost a penalty shootout. They ended up 1-1 in 120 minutes and lost 3-2 to penalties by Morocco. I'm going to start with you, Mo Cara. Netherlands, should Netherlands fans be disappointed, or should they just expecting that they're going to get to the knockouts and just go out? Or is this actually like really massive and really big on their sort of history? So look at the players that have come out of Netherlands and how big is that for fans?
I think it's more credit to Morocco, to be honest. Like a few years ago, if it was Morocco versus Netherlands, you would never expect Morocco to beat Netherlands. But shout out Morocco. Honestly, they've got such a strong team this year.
They're on a run. Is it 33 games or so?
Yeah.
Mad run.
Mad run. They're on an unbeaten run. Controversially won the AFCON as well. We can talk about that if we want. But controversially, they got awarded the AFCON, let's say. But now Morocco's a good team, so I wouldn't be too disheartened if I was Netherlands. But it's just a shame when you see that Netherlands attack compared to what they used to have back in the day. Oh my days. What they used to have back in the day compared to now is crazy.
But Cody Gakpo's a good man for them though.
He is.
And that's the maddest thing, you know what I mean? It's like we know on paper the attack isn't as strong as it probably was 10 years ago, probably for the Netherlands. But that players like Cody Gakpo, he just wears that shirt and he just turns into some madman for the Netherlands. And obviously he had a difficult tournament through personal circumstances and obviously condolences on that regard. But I think that team this year really struggled because they lacked having that creative spark to assist with him. Do you know what I mean?
Do you not think though, if Cody Gakpo because he is a shooter for Netherlands, like obviously a different player than he is to Liverpool, do you reckon if he if he's the shooter, that's the problem with Netherlands. What do you think, Yossi?
Yeah, that is the problem. You got to have better quality than Cody Gakpo. Yes, he, like Errol said, he smashes it for them, but you look at like Brazil, they got Vinny, and then you look at England, maybe it's Gordon and Rashford, but they've got Harry Kane. So it's just, if Cody Gakpo's your main guy, and he wasn't in, Somerville done well, you know.
Yeah, he was the surprise package for them,
he
innit?
smashed it.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
actually brilliant. The game against Morocco, the game against Japan, he was absolutely fantastic. But Netherlands, they should be getting to. People talk about England being the nearly team. You know, they've never won a World Cup.
They've never lost as well in a World Cup.
Who?
Like since
Who's never lost in a World Cup?
well, was it Germany or Holland? I think it was Holland.
The what?
They haven't lost in like a full 90 minutes in the World Cup.
So
Like
they
they've
always
lost
get
on
done-
penalties,
Yeah.
but they haven't lost in 90 minutes like David Giroud.
I think it was Germany. I think it was Germany.
No, I think actually it's Holland, you know.
I'll search it, but go
Since
That is a madness. The only time they went out is
No,
shootouts.
since 2010 when they
Oh.
lost to Spain
Yeah.
in the actual match.
Yeah.
They haven't lost a World Cup match in the 90 minutes since then.
Yeah, but they've been the biggest nearly team in history. At least England won it in '66. They've never won it. Even the Gary teams of Marco van Basten and stuff, they won the Euros, but they've never won like the elite World Cup. Now they need to get, I think, last 16 quarterfinals, coming out against Morocco in the last 32. Out of all the teams you could have picked, Morocco, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. What are they, they're top 8 in the world?
Yeah,
Morocco
yeah.
now.
Yeah, they're 8. I think they are 8.
And on paper, I think Morocco might have been the favourites, just about. I don't know if that's the truth.
I think on paper, yeah.
But I think it sounds about right, and it tells you about how Netherlands have fallen in the ranks of world football.
It's bad. It's really bad. And with obviously those other big hitters that have got knocked out of the World Cup, Germany. But I think you know what it is with these countries, because of how big their nations were in terms of the players that produced. We just spoke about Netherlands, the Cruyffs, the Ruud Gullits, the Bergkamps, all these mad players. I feel sorry for the players now because they're just going to get compared to those other players. Same with this team that got knocked out. Germany versus Paraguay, 1-1 in 120 minutes, and then Paraguay managed to win 4-3 on penalties. Like Kai Havertz, he's the Cody Gakpo. He's a shooter for Germany, but why is that not working? What's happening?
Right, I don't know, because growing up, Germany didn't miss pens.
Yeah.
Like that was just like the known thing. It was efficient. And you just knew if you ended up in a penalty shootout with Germany, it was a long day for your team, because they could go 6, 7, 8 in a row without breaking a sweat. Do you know what I mean? So I was surprised that they actually got dumped out in the manner in which they did. I think obviously, you know, the news is kind of breaking that Jurgen Klopp's gonna go there, and that's gonna be, you know, his next opportunity.
We're all German now.
Yeah, we're all German. Today I feel German.
So absolutely, I think they're due for a shake-up. Do you know what I mean? I think they've been waiting for that. Maybe the players have probably felt that as well. They probably felt, this is probably kind of like with England under Southgate, the last tournament. We kind of probably knew if we don't do it this time round, there's got to be a changing of the guard. So those players were probably expecting that changing of the guard to come once they got dumped out. And look, let's be honest, they should be going much further with the array of talent that they've got at their disposal. They've got so much talent, but again, it's how you get the best out of them. And I just don't think Nagelsmann was the man for the job, and I'm glad even more so. I know it sounds selfish today, but from a Liverpool perspective, I'm glad we didn't keep twerking for a man like him to try and bring him through, because I just don't think he's got what it takes, to be honest with you.
I'm guilty of that as well, because one of the managers I wanted us to get was Nagelsmann.
After the World Cup, let him do well in the World Cup, and then after then he can come to us. I'm like, you'd have no time to do no plan and no not, and everyone's like, yeah, but Nagelsmann. I'm thinking, no.
I'm guilty as charged.
We've got on to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him.
I hand myself in. What are we talking about here?
That doesn't justify that we still got him, by the way.
Okay.
We still got you. You just walked in.
I got myself.
You get a third off your sentence.
Nagelsmann, why were you so high on Nagelsmann? And is it a bit of a slap in the face now that he's got so...
Oh, absolutely, it's a slap in the face. Because watching that German team, they came up against that Paraguay team with the most vicious low block. I don't know if you watched that France game yesterday. It was identical what they did to Germany. Vicious low block, and that's what we suffer with. Those low blocks. It's finding that manager that knows how to like break down those low blocks, find those in the key passes, the profile of players that you need. But I feel like Germany struggled with the profile of players. Sane stank the gaff out.
Oh my days! Why is he still playing footy at international level?
Oh my god,
he is terrible. But I think they had a few injuries in that position. That's why he got shooed in.
I think he's the first team player. Oh, Gnabry maybe.
Gnabry
got injured.
That sticks even
No.
But Musiala didn't even start the game. I think.
Oi, Musiala's been shit, bro.
Yeah,
But bro, he's had a. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to judge him because he's obviously had a difficult year not being able to be fully fit, and it's always the pressure as a player to come back in time for an international tournament.
And why take a medal?
because again, like I think this is the England conundrum.
Yeah,
the
100%.
tournament lends itself to moments players.
Yeah.
Musiala is very much going to be a moments player. While he's not 100% and he's in a position to be able to run and dominate and control games, it's like if we've got him up our sleeve, something could happen.
Yes.
And I'd rather have that wow factor over the I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I think that's probably why players like him, players like Bellingham, Harry Kane, those players you can't, not say you can't have enough of them, but you've got to make accommodations for the ones and twos of those that you've got in your country, because you just never know when they're going to pop up with the goods.
100%. And of course, going into that, you've said it beautifully there, England. So of course, with obviously this World Cup, especially the time recording, we've seen 2 round of 16 fixtures played with France versus Paraguay. Obviously, France going through. Canada versus Morocco yesterday. I did watch that game, very good game.
Yeah.
Morocco went through. Let's talk about the bracket that is obviously getting played today. So Brazil, if I let's start with England, we're all from England, so let's start with England then. England versus Mexico on at 1 in the morning. I don't know, they were meant to change that 7, but it's not. It's at 1 in the morning now. You got to grow up, watch it. And how big are England's chances? Is it actually disadvantage, Ozzy, the fact that they are at Mexico? That many Mexico fans will be there. They'll probably definitely outshadow the England fans. How is it actually that deep, the fact that they've got to go to Mexico, or all professional footballers, they should be able to get a win regardless?
They should, on paper, the England's team are by far well better than Mexico. But what gives it the equaliser is they've been talking about this altitude, haven't they? Like they're playing like 2,200 feet above sea level. They sound the air's thinner. Mexico been there for the last 2 weeks. They've acclimatized, maybe even longer, maybe training, acclimatized there. So I think it's a 50-50 chance. I know at point of recording we don't know. And when this goes out, I'll say, get in England! Or commiserations England.
Do you know apparently what helps with that?
Altitude? Viagra.
Viagra helps with high altitude.
No, that's
Honestly,
bro.
they asked Tuchel and Jordan Henderson.
What did he
In
say?
the press conference, Jordan was like, we might be taking some Viagra. But he was joking. Do you know what I mean? Like, genuinely.
I don't know, that table moved when he said it. Like,
Yeah, that's why for that.
Why do that?
Why for that?
Why?
it's the wrong shirt he's wearing today to make these jokes.
Asking
Like,
another man if he's taking Viagra. That journalist. That journalist.
maybe he wants some, the journalist. Who knows?
Nah, I think the bad thing about England though is,
Yeah.
especially when you look at the game from the England's perspective, I think they will make hard work of anybody that they're going to come up against. England on a team, whatever it goes into tournaments, they don't just ooze that confidence to just know that they are, doesn't matter what the conditions are, it doesn't matter whether we're at altitude, it doesn't matter whether we're playing on, wherever we're playing, we know we've got the team that can do it, because we've got players that do it all over the world.
100%.
I feel like they're very mollycoddled to an extent in terms of they've got the best of all conditions as you break through the English ranks and the English football pyramid. So all these other teams that are, you know, third world teams, backcountry teams, they want to absolutely make history every single chance they get the opportunity to play against one of the big favourites. So that's why we're seeing games like the Paraguay game that you mentioned before against Germany. That's why we're seeing games where Cape Verde does a madness against Argentina. The Congo tried to do the madness. The goalkeeper for Congo the other week, he had Viagra because man, he was on something. Do you know what I mean? But like for them, it's almost like, remember when Conor McGregor tried to go back for his titles and people were like, yeah, how'd you get up for it in silk sheets though? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
how'd you get up for that? Like, I feel, and again, it's not any fault of the English players because they don't know any difference. That's just the conditions that they've had. But these players, some of them have won the Champions League, some of them have been nominated for Ballon d'Or, some of them have went on Club World Cups, do you know what I mean? And had accolades that, you know, whether they win the World Cup or not next season, they're still on the gravy boat of success from a footballing perspective. It doesn't necessarily change their lives, because in our lifetime we've never seen our heroes win the World Cup and see the impact that it could potentially have.
100%.
So whereas all those other countries, Cape Verde can lose 3-2 to Argentina,
that goal's going down
that
in the
history, bro, do you know what I mean? The heroes. So we have a complex where other teams and other nations don't necessarily, it allows them to play with that freedom. Mexico will feed into that narrative 100%.
What's the winger's name? Black guy from Colombia.
Quintero. Is Saudi League top goal scorer cold?
Bro, their goalkeeper, even their Mexico's goalkeeper. Bro, he's just a legend, you know what I mean? Like, people like that.
All club he plays for.
They've all got law. Like, there's no law. The only law that we've got is obviously like like the old school guys that won it in '66.
Yeah.
That's the English law of, or Gary Lineker shitting himself. That's the kind of
Gaza crying.
that's the kind of law that we've got in comparison to these other countries.
You know what I love about you said all that, right? Because I thought this the other day, because of this extra round of the World Cup, it's going to get to a point where fitness is so on low. But because when fitness is so on low, right, you get to the quarter semi-finals, all the fitness is gone. So what is left? Your heart.
Your dog.
So after that, it's just played on heart. That's why World Cup should be. Who wants to represent their World Cup? Oh, you're not running anymore. Yeah, you're a bit unfit, but you clearly don't give a shit because you're not running it as much. I know you obviously got no fitness and stuff, but where's your heart? You should be running. Do you think the Cape Verde play? Do you think anyone from England's going to beat the distance covered from the Cape Verde players, anything like that? No, because they haven't got a small population like them. They haven't got something to fight for. They're going to go back to their wives with big lips, bro, and bloody big asses and shit, bro. They don't give a shit, bro. It's facts though. So that's what I like about this extra round of the World Cup. No, it's facts though. It's facts though. But to be fair, I don't know. I've not looked. But
You have looked.
nah.
You've been checking the Cape Verde gal, man.
Hey, the Cape Verde women, special.
Mashallah.
No, but there's a country that I want to talk about. I don't know where you're going to go next.
No, but
but
go
in
on.
my mind, there's a country that exactly describes that. Not England, but another team.
Okay.
But we'll get to it, I think.
Thanks, Jossie.
The suspense is killing me, man. The suspense.
No, because I don't know why you're saying that.
But I'm just giving a mental footnote.
No, fairs, yeah.
Okay.
Fairs.
Okay.
England, Mexico, then what are we saying? Because obviously it's massive for Mexico. They are going to fight more. England, I've seen from these like sort of lower countries, they can't take certain stuff in that game.
Yeah, you can't.
So, predictions, because obviously we need to see who's going to progress through this game, who's going to win, and what's the score.
Oh, do you know what? This one's so hard to call because of everything that you two have both said. Like, the altitude's going to be difficult. The Azteca, Mexico haven't lost it in donkeys. And then what you just said there, Mexico will raise their level playing against England, one of the big boys, even though they haven't won a World Cup since '66.
And they're a home nation, bro.
Do you know
It's
what I mean?
a bad
And
team.
on top of that, right now, there's probably fireworks going off outside England's hotel.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They probably had no sleep last night. So it's so difficult to call this one. But for England, I feel like they need a performance.
Yeah.
They really need a performance. Their
massive
last
shout.
3 games have just been awful to watch.
Arsenal.
Panama was disgusting. Was it Ghana? Ghana was just, they struggled. And Congo,
Second half was
goalkeeper in
okay.
Congo was really, really good.
I don't think it was a stinky performance
It
by
wasn't.
any means.
It was the goalkeeper, but
Yeah.
like still, you don't go out to that game with much hope.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be difficult to get a performance in this game, so maybe they just get that result.
I think if they get that
feel like-
result, that is massive for England.
I feel like
they
will-
get that over the
yeah.
hand mentally. I think they'll say, who's next? Brazil, Norway. I think
But that's the thing. Do they
Who's
have
next?
the mentality for it?
Jude Bellingham's got the dog and the mentality.
Do you reckon?
I think where it comes, and I think that's where the pendulum swings. Once you start saying England versus the Brazils
Yes.
and the England, all of a sudden there's probably 2 or 3 teams where the English lads are like, if we get the W's, because what was it when we did over Germany? Like the only time we done over Germany in my lifetime was like that 5-1 back in the day, and it was a friendly thing, do you know what I mean? But we gassed it for a long time because it was that mental blocker of being able to beat Germany for the first time in years. I
I
feel
mean,
like
Liverpool beat Germany that much.
pretty much, single-handed.
So, who do you think?
I think England will get the result in this match, but it's going to be so tough.
Extra time, 90 minutes.
No, within the 90, I think it'll be a close game. 2-1, I'm going to go with England.
Nice. Go on, Ella.
I think England will make hard work of it again. I think it'll probably be 2-2, and I think it'll go all the way to pens. And I think England are going to have to find a bottle. They're going to have to find a bottle.
I think England just do it, but I think they concede. I think they might score first. Mexico come out, they'll score, and then I think England will just find something, that bit of quality that they've got over Mexico. Whether it's Harry Kane comes to Jude Bellingham, one of them man will just turn off.
So
I
a
think
moment,
2-1.
a moment.
2 moments will change the game. Yeah.
Sound, it's England. I was gonna go. I'd say draw in 90 minutes and then just scrape in extra time. But if Mexico score first, oh my god, carnival. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's gonna go mad in there. But hopefully they do it anyway for selfish reasons. But now going into Brazil on the other side of the bracket now, whoever wins this versus England, Brazil versus Norway. That's obviously getting played today as well. I don't think Brazil should take this game lightly, bro. No chance. I think Norway are the better overall connecting team than Brazil. I think Norway plays absolutely beautiful football at times. Even when they got battered 4-1 by France, they didn't get battered, bro. Like, big up Theo. What's his name? What's your boy, Yossi?
My boy.
The Norway one. Want to play for Coldies, bro?
Oh, Asgard.
Yeah, he played class.
Scored against France.
Yeah, he scored,
We
bro.
done a draft a couple of weeks ago, yeah, and I put him in because I thought he's scouts, Norway, they all laughed at me. I said, we'll see. A couple of days later, bang against France. Who knows more?
Yeah, I know. Asgard was passing to Kubo on the right, by the way. Yeah, Kubo right wing, the Japanese
Kubo
winger.
right wing. It was meant to be stinky. No?
Yeah, stinky.
No, Asgard's not stinky, sorry. It wasn't meant to be stinky.
No. Asgard's not stinky. Cancel. No, Norway. Should Brazil sleep on them?
No chance.
No, when you've got that guy up front, his name is Brute Haaland. Is Brute Haaland this World Cup, innit?
Yeah.
It's not just Haaland.
It's just Braut.
It's
Braut Haaland.
Braut Haaland. Bro, Brazil, their midfield get overrun every single game.
Every game.
Bruno Grimares, good player, but
Can't do it on his own.
He's not athletic. Casemiro next to him. Then they swap Casemiro out for Fabinho. I think, what year are we in here?
Worst Brazil team.
It's so bad.
Worst.
And Vinny, Cunha's come in and he's done well. Paquetá, poor. I just think it's the moment Casemiro pops up with the goal and they just get through. And Carlo Ancelotti, if there's anyone that can get anything out of them, it's him. But I do think Norway have a big, massive chance if Haaland turns up and they defend well. I think they could do the upset.
You got that Haaland versus Gabriel again, that rivalry. We've seen it
Yeah,
so many
Oi,
times.
that's a big
You
shot,
know
you
what I
know.
mean?
Oi, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
That's a
the
big
rivalry
shout.
again.
That's a big
But
shout.
Gabriel versus Haaland, them two is always a good battle.
Alisson's there.
Alisson's there, but Marquinhos is there as well, Champions League winner. So it's going to be a really. Can they contain him? That's the question. Can they contain him? Because last game against Japan, they struggled. You know, they really did
Japan
struggle
have no
against
bottle.
Japan.
That's another bottle you're talking about.
Yeah.
Japan
Japan's
have
got
got
no
this
bottle.
like their
Mental
culture is all about
block, humility
They
and
have it with
humility,
them all the
yeah.
time.
being
innit?
humble. They've got 1-0 up and then think, oh shit, like what do we do now?
Do you want to play fair football? Like,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and again, there's a spectrum to it because if you look at the other end of the spectrum, you get Paraguay. Do you know what I mean? Where they're just ruthless. They got that dog in them, and it's just like we don't care. We'll kick 11 tons of shit out of you just for 90 minutes, just to get a chance to get to the next round. Where it's finding that balance, and that's what comes down to the bottle. Ultimately, you need it. I think Norway, for me, I think they've got a little bit. I think they've got a chance based on the fact that if they allow Brazil to do what Brazil do, they just have to remain compact and remain patient. If they can do that for long enough and withstand the onslaught of the wave of attacks that Brazil will inevitably just come with, I think they've got a very good chance of feeding Haaland on the break and the counter, and I think that's probably their best route. Again, sounds mad. They can afford to be a moments team because they're not going to have massive amounts of possession and be in control and all the rest of it. So they can. Where I always go back to England, I think England, considering how much you have the ball and how much you dominate, you shouldn't really just be living off moments. You should do enough while you've got the ball to dispatch of a team. So I think Norway could cause Brazil a bloody nose.
Even with Norway, we've seen teams like this in the past where they've got this one superstar and the rest of them are just like average players and they go far. Remember Bale with Wales? They just randomly.
Yeah, Ramsey, bro.
That's
Ramsey.
what they've got. You've got Odegaard and Haaland, same shot.
Nah, well, that's not. It's
And then
not
you got
same
everyone
shop. Oi, it might be same shop. Not
Same shot. Same shot.
You always
Aisle 21, aisle 24.
Yeah.
Same shot. Frozen food section.
Yeah, if it was food. No, but genuinely, you have those teams in the World Cups, and Norway's that team. Like, they have that one superstar, the talisman, who can bag you goals, get you over the line, and some good players around them, and then the rest are just average players.
But you know what I like about that though, and it works slightly different. Mbappe thinks that's what France are.
Yeah.
But France aren't that team. No. France are a team full of star-studded, proper, do you know what I mean? Whereas the Norway players know our best chance of going through is through him. We will do whatever we need to
Argentina
do to get the best out of Haaland. Whereas the likes of Mbappe, his mindset is, well, I'm that guy, so everybody should be doing that. But France have got too much.
With that though, with Norway, I've got them winning this. I'll be honest, but like I really do. Like I just think it'll be about 0-0 to the 60th minute. They'll get a goal and just sit back, simple as. And those Norwegian fullbacks, I don't know the names, and I think that's the problem, that I don't know the names, because that's where the danger areas are going to be. Vinny needs to be on it. Whoever they got on the right wing, Ryan needs to be on it. And this goes back to what we were saying about Netherlands and Germany. Their old players were so cold that whatever gets placed in front of us are just going to get the...
problem. It's a problem.
Problems, bro. Paqueta's still at Flamengo. Like, Ryan, you love him, and you was just at Bournemouth.
I don't love him.
No, what do you do? No, stop lying now. But he just had one season, and now he's starting for Brazil, bro. Like, Cunha, I like him, but the guy was a Wolves player like 2 years ago, and he's starting for Brazil. Like, they've got that 3 o'clock.
Yeah, but you know what it is? I would be there with you, yeah. But the one difference that they have is that Carlo Ancelotti,
Yes.
like even Martinelli,
I
bro,
guess
he
so.
brought him on. He didn't bring him on as a left winger. He brought him on in like a left midfield kind of position, like a left central mid position.
Do something.
Doing those runs, like inside runs, like because you're playing such a deep block, you don't need that many rest defense. They say, innit? You don't need that many rest defense players. So you thought, you know, Martinelli, pace him behind, bring him on, and then they're constantly doing that ball over the top.
And
Who
just
did
make
he
the
eventually
runs.
land to? Martinelli. Carlo Ancelotti is the difference maker, and that's why I would just still give the edge to Brazil.
Well, I've got them, like I said, 0-0, about 60th minute, 1-0 overall, 90 minutes. Yossi, where is your mind going with this game? Because it's a 100% 50-50 game.
I do think Ancelotti gets over the line here. I think that they don't get further than the next round, max 2. But I think they do dispatch Norway. I think it'll be 2-0 to Brazil.
2-0. Go on, Edel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Brazil as well. I think they'd be massively disappointed if they was to go out at this stage. So I think they'll have a little bit too much for Norway, but they shouldn't take them lightly.
Same.
Yeah, no, I'm going to go with Brazil as well, but I feel like it's going to be a fun game. I feel like Haaland will score, and I think he'll finish like 3-2.
Nice. Brazil. Nice. Brazil, you are through. So we'll discuss that quarterfinal in just a second, but let's go into the next bracket now. Just slightly under, that England and Mexico game. We've got Argentina versus Egypt. I thought that was so rude what they said to Salah before the game. After the game, saying you're going to be versing Argentina when Argentina didn't even play. They were playing Cape Verde. And they were just assuming they were going to go through. Obviously, I know they did, but I think that was a bit rude. But Messi versus Salah. Both very old. Messi's way older, but still obviously on a different level. Salah is... I'm watching him against Egypt. Haram. What do you think?
It's what we've been seeing when he's playing for Liverpool. You can tell... It's sad because I love Salah so much. He's incredible. But obviously, this ain't the levels that he used to be playing at. But, lad, to be honest... He scored that goal, that Panenka.
Oh, that was silly. That was silly. That was
Egypt
goal.
into a quarterfinal for the first time ever. Bro, that's class. And he's still got those moments in him. And he just really needs to rise in this game. They need him. They really, really need him in this game.
Look, I kept saying it when he was at Liverpool for this year, I was deluded when he had the downturn in form at the beginning of the season. I said, wait, he's got the AFCON, and then he knows he's got the World Cup. He's just taking a breather. He knows he's going to get silly numbers, but he just wants to stack them towards the back end of the season. He wants the Ballon d'Or when it matters most. Stack it. You see what Dembele did? And I was wrong. Flat out wrong. But if there is one game where Mohamed Salah needs to be on absolute smoke, it will be that Argentina game. And I could almost guarantee from his own ego, from his own pride, I think he will ascend what we've come to expect of him this season in particular. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was a bit of a renaissance appearance from Mohamed Salah. And even if they don't come out on top, he will still come out with headlines. He'll still come out a bit of a hero. He'll still come out with a moment from the game where you think, okay, that's why he's been labelled, the Egyptian king.
But you'd be saying that every game of the season. Or if he's going to turn up, it'll be against PSG. If he's going to turn up, it's going to be against...
I think this could arguably be Mohamed Salah's last big game in his football career.
Is that the biggest game of his career?
It's up there. It might be the biggest game for Egypt. He played in the
Will
Champions
be?
League.
Will be the biggest game? Yeah.
For the national. He played the Champions League final for Liverpool. I don't know what's bigger. You probably have to ask him. For me, it'd be Champions League final because I am not Egyptian. But in Mohamed Salah, wait,
I thought you
no shit, bro.
No shit. I just have to put that out there because I can pass from many countries.
Yeah, facts.
And obviously people might be listening on audio, so
reveal what you are now.
My name's Yusuf as well, so
yeah.
But
What's it, Yusuf Al what?
Yusuf Al Sharawi.
Yusuf Al Shawarma.
Wow!
El Shawari Italian.
Yusuf Al Shawarma, is it?
You're talking about big ass, you're talking about Sharawi. What's the stereotyping for you? Now, Mohamed Salah is the go to the Premier League. And yes, I'll be honest, I think he's injured, He did have a hamstring injury.
Yeah,
he
he
got
did.
pulled out.
Okay,
He's playing on an injury. And what they're saying to Mohamed Salah is, we'll work for you, just give us them moments. But the other players need to step up as well. He got a couple of assists. He scored a goal, an important goal. And the defensive hold and the keeper, what's the keeper's name? Bono plays for Morocco. What's their keeper's name? He's done really well. And they just know how to win. Egypt, if you look over the history of them, how they won the AFCON 7 times winners, they just know how to win and how to get past. And I think watching Argentina against Cape Verde, I promise you, I think Egypt might have something for them.
Oh.
I think Egypt might have something for them. But if anything's going to happen, Mohamed Salah has to turn up. And the other best player...
Marmoush?
Oh, Marmoush has
Yeah,
to
turn
turn
up.
up.
And I know
he's
he's
been
just thinking... I think as well, though, like, seeing that Cape Verde performance from an ego point of view with Gwen, those Egyptian players have got to feel like we are one of the top seeded African teams. Yes. If Cape Verde can do almost the unthinkable, it would be a disgrace to our nation if we didn't put absolutely everything in those 90 minutes on the pitch. And again, it comes back to what we've said earlier of some of those teams feeling like when we have the name come versus Argentina versus Brazil versus England, their level just goes up 10 or 15% just naturally. So yeah, it'll be a big game. If I had to give a prediction, can you really bet against Messi though? Like, can we sit here and do footy content and bet against the GOAT? Like it's just like prodding the bear. Do you know what I mean? Every single time you say, nah, you can't, he's got to be past it, or like, he's done it now, I can't see him doing anything more magical. He just proves us wrong time and time again. So it's head or heart moments, innit? Your heart saying Salah because I'm a Scouser and I'm a Liverpool fan and everything he's done for us, I want to be showing that little bit of support, but then my head's just like, you can't bet against the GOAT.
It's mad as well with Messi because, like, do you know when he went to Inter Miami, I thought, yeah, he's done now. He's finished. Like, that's it. I wasn't even expecting much from this
I'll just go
World Cup.
back to the level.
Oh my God, bro. Do you know what? He's probably just been chilling for those 3 years at Inter Miami.
No
like,
one
he's
to
just
come
been
out,
resting for this World Cup. And he's still the best player in the world. It's mental. Yeah. When you're watching him play, it's like you're still watching him from like 2013, 14. Yeah. It's like, what's going on? He's still nimble. Obviously, he doesn't have that pace, but he's still nimble in tight spaces. He's getting shots off and everything. How can you count him out? Honestly, how can you count him out? If any team's got Messi, they've got a huge chance, not just to win a match, but to win the whole tournament.
I said this. It wouldn't surprise me if he wins it. I don't like. I can't remember my knowledge who's done back to back. You know, but Messi's gonna win back to back. You know, and if he does, oh my God, carnival every day.
I'm a Messi fan, yeah. More than people. Yeah, in a Messi camp, you're in a Ronaldo camp.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously, they're both elite players, but I just think Messi's the best ever.
Yeah.
But I kind of don't want him to win it back to back. Just so I can be. I just think it'll be a better story, innit? Messi gets knocked down by
You want the gap to be closer.
Not even the gap to be closer. I just want a big story. Messi going out, that's the biggest story of the World Cup, I think.
Egypt must win it then. If you're saying
Mbappe going out would be massive. It would be sick, innit?
Well, I heard it. I love that kind of stuff. The underdog winning. Egypt beating Argentina, or if Paraguay beat France.
But there has to be an underdog in like the semis. There has to be one on that one side of the draw where you think, oi, could they
It was Morocco last year winner.
Yeah, and again, Morocco will probably be the favourites to beat that again this time round. But I just, as much as you say you want to see it from a Messi perspective, I just want to see him get again his name just cemented where we just know without a shadow of a doubt, like 100%. He just is that guy. He's in a league of his own.
I mean,
two times back to back.
There that still think Ronaldo's better than Messi. Just give your head a wobble. Like genuinely, it's not even a conversation worth having. Like genuinely, if someone even mentions that to me, I just look at them like, you're mad.
I see someone say to me today, like, it's not even Messi versus Ronaldo. It's Messi from like 08 to 15 versus Messi from 16 to 26. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, you pick which version of him you want. Do you know what I mean? But they're the comparison points, so yeah.
Well, you saying that you would like Messi to go out. Yossi, is he going out now? What's your prediction?
I want my head on my heart. He said, I'm gonna be honest. I think Argentina go through.
Shit one. You said it, bro. Come on, man.
But I just know it's not gonna happen.
And we're doing football things, so we know it's just like the second they say it, and it's just like.
But if it does happen,
Kevin Keegan, I would love it. I would love it. Now you know what? 2-1. Salah to score 2. Penenka the penalty. Messi goes.
Okay.
Oh, I love that. Stand up business for this.
That means Errol, you've got pressure now.
Oi.
What are you saying, bro?
The pressure. No, again, I said I was torn between the two, but at this point in the tournament, I'm not prepared to knock back Messi. Do you know what I mean? I think he's operating in terms of the peak of his powers in comparison to Salah. I think he's got more in his locker, which is crazy to say. If you'd have said, if we'd have been 12 months ago, I'd have been like, you had been arguing, nah, Salah's got a little edge over him right now. But in this moment, Messi's in a rich vein of form, and Salah's probably running on fumes, hoping that he can have the game of his life.
I think one of you said before, if Egypt, all they have to do is watch that Cape Verde match and say, look, we're probably a better team than Cape Verde. If they can do that against Argentina, why can't we? But we've got the star-studded talent of Mohamed Salah. You need to turn up. Anything can happen. And by the way, that Cape Verde goal, the second one.
Oi, hey, moments. Hey,
Wow.
chef's cheese.
That was unbelievable. But that Cape Verde story is just incredible. The goalkeeper's 40 years old and he plays for... who's he play for?
He's gonna play. He's gonna play for Brazil club now, bro.
Is he? Yeah.
Yes,
Free agents, and then you got that guy who's a plumber who plays for Shamrock Rovers now.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
Irish. It's just the stories.
Mortgage advisor.
Mortgage advisor, yeah. And
Didn't he was hiring people from LinkedIn?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Did you
That's
get me?
the guy.
Imagine that. I'm back, bro.
And they sent him the message in Portuguese and he thought it was spam, so he ignored it. It's mad. Yeah. And then eventually he read it because they sent a love one 6 months later in English.
He played well as well.
And he played so good. Look, so Egypt can do that. However, I'm not betting against Messi. Messi will win.
Sounds.
After all that.
Yeah, I also go with Argentina, but it'd definitely be their hardest game. There's no way you're conceding two.
By the way, shout out McAllister. I feel like McAllister's been playing really well for Argentina.
He's played better. He's not really well.
No, he's been playing really good.
Nah,
I think if one is athletic, when you come against an athletic team like Cape Verde, I think just McAllister's
limited.
When it's a bit more technical, I think that's when he's good. But like the Premier League gets overrun, and that Cape Verde game, I think he got overrun.
Do you think?
Yeah,
I thought he was good against Cape Verde. I thought he played well.
I don't know. I think it was meaty. But no, we got Argentina through against Egypt. Unlucky Egypt. Let's just quickly skim through this one. Switzerland, Colombia. So why do we think Colombia's going to win?
Luis Diaz.
Yeah,
Lucho.
Anything else to add on Switzerland, Yossi? Have you been watching Switzerland?
Yeah, I've watched a couple of their games, you know, and I'm sure
they do look good.
They've won 3 or 4. They won 2 of the group games and drew in the last win against Qatar.
Yep.
I think they top their group.
I'll check now, but go on.
I did, and they got Mbolo up front, who's just scoring goals.
Real.
They've got a young winger.
He'll never die, by the way.
What, Mbolo?
He'll never die.
He's so cold.
You know what Speck said about him once?
What?
He's a failed wonder adult.
I like that.
Yeah, he's
That's
just
a new category.
horrible, man.
I think they might be dark. Like they've got a system that works.
Yeah.
And they win games. I think I seen the game where Xhaka scored the penalty. They won 4-1. When someone was on a hat trick and he said, "No, give me that." And he took the.
Oh, was he 17, 18-year-old or
Yeah,
something?
he was on a hat trick in the World Cup. He said, "Nah, you need to humble yourself."
Yeah, facts. Let me
This
humble
is the
you.
big bro thing. But I think they've got a chance, you know, against Colombia. Even though Colombia look really, really, really good. So
I think they do. They just about won.
Still South American teams, isn't it? Like all those South American teams.
Heat, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is. But they've all played well. Paraguay looked half decent. Uruguay stank the gaff out. They stank
They're not the
the
same,
gaff
though.
out.
They're just not the same.
They were.
why is he so like loved like in football? Like why is he such a great coach?
Wallah, I think it's because Pep gassed him.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? He's running
Wallah, I
out
think it is.
Pep
I wouldn't be the best
propaganda.
player I would be today without Bielsa. Fuck off, bro. I love it, bro. The guy just squats. Bielsa, have you seen him on the line? He just squats. He doesn't sit on the chair. He don't sit on the chair.
the bucket.
He just he's not even on the bucket. On his knees.
Yeah.
Just
You know,
squats, bro.
their man came in on a private jet and they left in economy.
Yeah.
No.
What have they did?
Uruguay FA said,
FA?
listen, after that before,
Yeah,
Valverde, you're in economy.
Standard.
Yeah,
Not playing.
I
I
rate
rate
it.
that.
I rate it though. But it's Colombia though, now.
Colombia for me, yes.
Yeah, Colombia. Quick one. There's not really to be said there. But in fact, let me save that one. USA versus Belgium on the other side. USA, by the way.
USA.
They're cold.
Nah, they're cold. But nah, USA. I seen something literally about 10 minutes ago. Balogun's red cards rescinded.
Oh, it's rescinded.
rescinded,
Oh,
It's like
okay.
Ronaldo's before the World Cup, if you remember that one. But yeah, it's been rescinded. So I thought, of course, USA are definitely getting battered. Now they're just going to lose. You know, they're not going to get battered. They're just
Do
going
you
to lose.
think that?
I think USA will win, you know.
Oh, it's Belgium. Yeah, Belgium tired.
Belgium, I watched them against Senegal. Absolutely
Oh,
terrible
that's-
from Senegal.
I watched them shoot the
I
ball.
know.
5
Yeah.
minutes left of time.
But that just literally epitomises like the African teams, the
Yeah.
mental block some of those African teams have,
Yeah,
like,
facts.
and again that almost imposter syndrome of like, we shouldn't be up against.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We shouldn't be making this look
house
easy.
down.
Okay, let's just rest and just sit in, and let's not try and make no mistakes.
Yeah,
and
that's so
everybody
true.
knows if you did that at club football, you know more often than not you're going to get punished, and the other team are going to come back. They're either going to score an equaliser or they're going to go and turn the game over and come back.
The Senegal is quite a young team as well. So Belgium brought Lukaku on. Tillemans and Trossard had a little beef. And they got back into the game and then ended up winning the game. Penalty is a bit 50-50. We can talk about that. But who were we talking about? Sorry.
USA, Belgium.
USA and Belgium. I think USA, Pochettino's got them running.
Yes.
He's got them fierce. They press. They're so fit. They've got tenacity. I think they just blow Belgium over. That's just why. So I think USA goes through.
They're the best playing team that I've seen, or top 3 anyway, that I've seen in this World Cup. It's obviously because with World Cups, it's just not who's actually the best team, who can do the least mistakes. That's just all it is in the World Cup. And it's like Marino would do so like wonders in this World Cup. Same with someone like I'll say Tuchel in it, but we'll wait and see with that. You know what I mean? But he's playing the best football. They'll probably go out 100%. Not necessarily this game, might be the next game or whatever, or maybe in another tournament, maybe in the knockouts. But they're playing the best football. Like, bro, I'm seeing Weston McKennie out of his skin.
Wow. But
Tyler Adams.
That's the job for Poch, respectfully, because like the Americans, as much as they'd love to win it and be like, oh, world champions, dude. Like, as much as they would love that little bit of prop, they need like almost like not like a rebrand, but they need an attraction to football in the way that obviously we're just native to it. Europeans, everybody loves it. It's our national sport almost. For them, you've got that many to choose from. Unless you're like you couldn't play Arsenal football at a United fan and expect to gain an extra 20 million fans for the next World Cup. Yeah. The only way that they're going to reach those levels in terms of fan conversions is by playing attractive football, is by making their football look good, even if they don't necessarily go on to win against those big games.
But they're getting success by playing like that.
Well, that's even better. That's a double bubble. Yeah, that's a win-win. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But I think the motion for them is, let's play good footy because we're on the biggest stage, TV rights, it's in our home country, and we can inspire the next generation of fans and players that have come from America. And that in itself and that promotion is far bigger than what one day of a final could possibly be for them, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Such a good point, honestly.
100%. So within that, of course, I think you've slightly swayed me, I do think they probably beat Belgium. I think this has got penalties all written all over it.
I think Belgium doesn't look like a team. You mentioned Trossard and Tielemans beefing. Yeah. Like, you won't see that with the American team. These American players, they all seem like they're best mates. Yeah. Like, they're all in it together. Like, they look like a family. Yeah. And I feel like that's a really good point that you just made there. Like, it's for the future generations of America. Like, those kids that are watching it now, they're going to inspire to be soccer players instead of like
the basketball or baseball or something else.
They look. This is their moments. In 20 years' time, we might see world superstars coming from.
We don't want America to start getting good at footy.
No, but this is the thing. They say this. Yeah. Nah, but they say this though. Because I see this debate a lot. They're saying, they're running this debate saying, if the Americans took footy seriously, it's game over. I don't think it is. I don't think it is, bro.
They're so athletic. Like
no, it's got nothing to do with anything. You can be athletic, bro. You can have good hamstrings. Wallah, I couldn't give a shit, bro. IQ, bro. Football mind, bro. And thinking what you can actually do on the pitch, jumping into spaces all. They will never get that.
Yeah,
bro.
You can't say never. Chill.
Never, bro. Okay, watch this.
Say this.
Watch this. Name the most famous USA footballer, bro.
Obviously, Landon Donovan.
Was he all that, bro?
He was a superstar.
But Pulisic is a superstar.
Clint Dempsey.
Yeah, Clint Dempsey. That's the top five. That's a Mount Rushmore.
I said, come on.
Yeah.
Clint Dempsey?
USA Mount Rushmore.
Okay,
go on. Clint Dempsey. Brad Friedel.
And Tim Howard. Tim Howard as well. Two keepers.
And you're fighting me for two keepers?
Yes. What?
Pulisic is there.
Two keepers.
Yeah, Pulisic. Pulisic is going to be on there.
Yeah, the Messi football
Donovan. Yeah, I'd say Friedel over. Friedel over.
Friedel and Dempsey.
Not Lalas.
Oh yeah,
the centre back he played for Everton. Did he play for Everton?
Bro, I didn't even know he was a football player, but all Ibrahimovic, he's hasty. Bro, he is evil. The way he bullies that Lala,
he's
so bad.
He's the guy in the end.
Yeah, the guy at the end. I didn't know he was a football player.
No, Wallah, he is Lalas. He played for Everton, bro.
Did he? Yeah.
I swear he played for Everton. Let me get it up now. But yeah,
before my time, maybe then.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Ibrahimovic is
the only American I've seen play for Everton was Landon Donovan.
Yeah. No, I swear he played for Everton, or I might just get mixed up.
The actual Mount Rushmore, those stinks, isn't it?
No, yeah.
Very stinky.
That's a low key. You said six keepers. What are we doing? Anyway, I think USA now are going to go through on penalties. I think it's a little 4-3 on pens or something, but who gives a shit about actually predicting the scores for pens? They're just going to win on pens. But 2-2, I think, again.
I'm going to go in the match, they're going to win like 3-1, 3-0.
Fairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Americans will beat them 2-0.
Yeah.
I think Belgium lose 3-1. And Lukaku scores a goal and an own goal.
I've just deep. When you say Lukaku, you mean Lukaku, innit?
Yeah. Lukaku.
I'm thinking they got a prospect called Lukaku, bro. Nah, fairs, man, fairs.
Get that Tim's on, G.
Yeah, fairs, man. USA, you're through. Well done. Comment down below as well. Do you think USA are actually going to win it? Is the home state finally going to win a tournament? And would it be a travesty if they win it? Leave us a comment and we'll be reading them out next episode. Big, fat, stinking game. Portugal versus Spain.
Ooh,
this is the one, bro. I think I do know it's gonna be Spain, but I don't at the same time. It just depends. It actually just depends what Ronaldo's feeling in it.
I mean, Yamal ain't been it so far in this World
Yeah,
Cup.
100%.
Like, which is sad to see because that's the one thing I was looking forward to the most. Let's be honest, in terms of the level of quality of football players in this World Cup, is low compared to previous World Cups. But Yamal's one of them that is genuinely a world-class talent. Yeah. And I was so much looking forward to watching him. Every time I watched him, he's left a lot to be desired. He's been carrying an injury. So that's why if Yamal was tip-top form and he can be in this match tip-top form, I reckon Spain will win. However, he hasn't been playing that well. Oyarzabal has been their best player.
He's cold.
He's been scoring goals. And do you know what? Barcelona...
Spanish Harry Kane.
Yeah. He's really banging.
16 goals and 16 starts.
Is it something like
Yes.
that? Yeah.
17 goals and 16 starts, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
The only problem with Portugal as well, Portugal's got a really good team. But bro,
They
Ronaldo,
stink.
fam.
Just to the team I was
There's
the
no
mental note.
no cohesion.
The mental notes.
The mental note the team I was talking about is this team.
Go on.
They are stacked. They've got players on players on players. But they even worse than England. Have you watched them?
They're bad.
So bad. That 0-0 draw that they got.
Congo.
Oh,
That was 1-1, sorry. That was 1-1.
Charles Congo. And everyone's talking about Ronaldo so slow. What's Ronaldo supposed to... I'm not the biggest Ronaldo fan in the world. But what's Ronaldo supposed to do when there's 8 men around him? There has to be something else. Vitinha, you do what you do at PSG and João Neves. Try and dominate the ball and dominate possession now. And was it Dembele that's making you look good, or is it Barcola or the wingers that are making you look good at PSG? Right now, show me Portugal why you deserve to win. The last game, just lucky.
Yeah.
They got lucky. And right now, Martinez, see you later.
That's him. It's him, you know.
He's
it's
a
Martinez.
stinky guy.
Stinky man.
I'm telling you, Portugal are going home this next game. Spain are going to win.
But it's mad because the last game, remind me who they played.
You're talking about Spain?
Yeah, no, Portugal. In the last game that they
They
won
played
2-1
Croatia.
Croatia.
And they got that goal.
By the way, that goal.
Yeah.
It came off his hair.
Come on,
Bro, what's happened to football?
Snickometer. Get that snickometer.
Jalal, reason number 7,888 why I hate football.
I'm getting sick of this though.
That is just so annoying. But even Ronaldo went off and then Thingy scored. Gonzalo
He
Ramos.
should be starting.
Who? Gonzalo Ramos?
Yes.
He should be.
Wait, what are you? 70 mil to AC Milan, bro.
Yeah, he's got big bread. Yeah, he's gone to AC Milan.
That's 150 mil he's accumulated in transfers, bro.
Football now is crazy.
He's got the winner for Portugal and got a signed shit from Drake.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's
Up
this,
there.
bro.
Iceman, are you crazy?
Now, I'll take a side shit by Drake. Would you?
Bro,
Oh, you take JLS, innit?
nah, J-Hus.
Marvin from JLS.
Going on to that though with Spain, I think with Spain, especially with they've obviously got some very good players. They play some good football. Yamal, I think he had moments in that last game, bro. It's like that world class thing is not coming out, but his good elements are still there. How this battle, Mendes versus Yamal?
Ooh.
What are we saying? Because to me, I do think Spain will win it. Not mad convincingly, because I do think Portugal will hang in there to a certain extent. But like in the last few minutes, 2-1. Maybe Oyarzabal or something scores, but I think Spain 2-1. But that battle, Mendes, what are we saying?
Oh, that battle's going to be class, and every time that battle happens, it's always it's a joy to watch.
It is beautiful, wallah.
It's amazing to watch because when Yamal and Mendes are against each other, it's amazing. But to be fair, I feel like Yamal always gets the better of him.
Yep. Whenever
you see them two come up against each other, but this Yamal that we're seeing currently in this World Cup, shaky warrior, can't lie to you. But as Yusuf said, bro, genuinely Portugal have just been a poor team. They've got good players, but they've just been poor in terms of the actual team flow, the state of the way they play and stuff. I feel like Spain get through this, personally. I think Spain will
What a
win.
World Cup for that Tottenham right back down Pedro Porro sees his header.
Oh, yeah.
He's class, bro.
Oh, bro, he's so good, you know.
Yeah.
By the way, didn't I say he was a hear me out in the group chat like a couple of months ago? Everyone cussed me out.
While it's this group chat files, we need to stop bringing.
Yeah, I said Pedro Porro, hear me out for Liverpool.
No, to hear me out.
Wait,
I got cussed out.
wait. Eroland now.
I'm trying to hear him out. Like,
What have we been struggling with? Progressive passing, innit? Like building out from the back.
Yeah.
Pedro Porro will give us that.
He's
And
always late, though. He's always late to attack. He's always late.
But personally, I still
rash.
feel like he's still a little bit better than Trent defensively. Okay, there's a gulf. There's a
Same
gulf.
shot,
No,
same
no,
shot.
one
Yeah,
line.
no.
That's why I
He's
said
right,
a little
he's
bit.
right, he's right.
That's why I said a little bit. But there's a gulf in terms of that passing ability.
Massive.
However, you don't necessarily need your right back to be an amazing passer, but it adds and it helps.
So is
And
you
we
just
got-
saying he's because like are you
Stinker
just
one,
saying he's the hear me out because he's the conventional one because we've already got obviously Bradley who's
Injured.
Probably, yeah, he's just injury prone, so he's probably got a lot, but he's injury prone. And you've got Frimpong, that's clearly an outlet going forward, but not really the guy defensively. So do you just want Porro to be the consistent, ever present? If we just need that job being done, you throw him in, and if we're experimenting, we've got the likes of Bradley or Frimpong to fuck with.
I feel like we do need the first team right back. But the thing is, on top of that, I feel like with Liverpool, I know we're segueing away. But with Liverpool, I feel like we've got too many ball carriers. The whole team's just full of ball carriers. Left backs are ball carriers, the right backs are ball carriers, the midfielders ball carriers, bar and McAllister maybe. We need someone who can actually progress the ball with his passing, because the ball's always going to move faster than the player. Do you know what I mean? That's why someone like Adam Wharton I would go for, someone like Pedro Porro. Listen, talk about Liverpool.
You just said not every right back needs to be a passing one, but you said his best attribute's passing. But go on. What you've just said? So what's his best attribute? Porro?
Passing.
And you just said we don't need our right back to pass.
Yeah, but
you want Porro?
But didn't I distinguish between the two? I said Liverpool's problem is ball passing, like our progressive passes from the back. We struggle with that. So if we've got someone at right back who's able to pass the ball efficiently and is all right defensively, in my eyes, I'm happy with that.
Jordy, you're not out.
I'm not convinced.
Okay, I just want the neutral out.
What about Jet Spence? I don't know.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh my God.
Have you got a case for me? You got a file? You got a file? Okay, he's got a Spence file, yeah?
What is our problem? Defensive transitions.
Yes.
We can't progress the ball.
Yes.
We're talking about ball carriers. If you get Jed Spence down that right wing, bam, then chops it back, then we start playing and we get to the final phase. If we get caught in a transition, Jed Spence on the cover, just be a conventional right back that we're talking about. That's good and solid at defending, that is athletic, that can get up and then keep us in the final phase.
Well, have you actually watched Jed Spence hacking?
What do you think?
I don't think you watched the bro.
He's not the one.
If you had to pick one.
If I had to pick one, it probably would be Spence though. I think there's more to him. I think we've seen probably the best of Porro in the Premier League, and I'm still not overly convinced that he's a top 6 team.
I can't believe you picked Porro over
Whereas Spence, I think he's probably still got. He's like a Robbo for me, where he's a little bit raw, but if you got the right instructions to him with the right manager, the best level of stuff that he brings would come out. And I think I'm gonna go.
I can't believe you picked Porro over Spence.
You know what it is?
Oh my God!
That's where
Comments, please.
Comments decide what you want. Do you want Pedro
Everyone knows
Porro?
ball.
Do you want Pedro Porro? Do you want Jed Spence for Liverpool? Let us know. Look how sad Liverpool is.
I know.
Spurs
Spurs cast-offs, man.
You know what I mean? You want fullbacks from a 17th place side, but go on.
This all starts by me saying, hear me out.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm just looking at our Liverpool team and I can see there's no one who can pass a ball.
Sometimes it's fine to drown.
Inshallah.
That's inshallah. I don't want to drown, but go on.
Oh, stop. I don't know what.
Anyway, back to the World Cup. Spain are going through. Yes or no?
Yes.
Spain.
Whitewash.
Paella and
By
then
the way, if Yamal played for Morocco.
Oi. That side.
Wow.
Ooh, that's
special.
Hakimi Yamal on the right wing. Isn't he Senegalese as well? Is he Senegalese?
Is he? No, Guinean, I think he is.
Oh, sorry.
But that would be so good. Hakimi and Yamal on the right hand side, and they got Brahim Diaz. Maybe he can play in the 10.
As brothers from the diaspora, yeah. What is your honest take on not playing for your nation of roots? Do you feel like the man them should be able to play where he was born and raised, or do you think that the man them should go out there and represent for the country of origin?
It's whatever you feel. Like I seen a podcast with Huysen. He was talking about why don't you support Netherlands? Why don't you support Spain? Why don't you play for all these clubs that you could possibly play for? He goes, bro, I just feel Spanish. And that is it, full stop. And it's just whatever you feel. If you're like a Lysian, you got 4 countries you can play for. You got to play for either the least, the one that you're probably less percentage in terms of like genes or whatever, or the highest. I just don't think you can do anything.
I'm a madman. I'll pick the worst team. If I had 4 options,
you would,
I'll pick the worst team.
Generally, he says mad though because he's born and raised in England. His mum's French Algerian,
Canadian or something as well.
His dad's Canadian. He's literally got no ties to France except for his mum being French Algerian. So it's like, but then if he's growing up and his mum speaking French at home and he's watching Zinedine Zidane on YouTube, like he said in interviews, then fair enough, play for France. But I'm saying as Africans now, the tide is slowly changing.
Yeah, it is.
If you look at Alex Iwobi, people like Alex Iwobi,
Zaha as well,
can argue that they actually
Transit.
tried England.
Yeah.
And because it never worked, then they fell back as like a fallback option.
Yeah.
But if you look at Adeloma Lookman, I don't think Nigeria was a fallback. Hakimi could have played for Spain.
Yeah, he could have.
That was not a fallback option.
Yeah.
And didn't Morocco have got another kid that could have played for Spain?
Brahim Diaz.
Brahim
Like, he
Diaz.
joined
There's another
Morocco.
one. There's another one.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it
Oh,
was.
Fingy de Bouadi. He's meant to be
Bouadi.
French, innit? He had a choice.
That's what I'm saying. So now it's like the tide slowly
Defo.
changing to Africa, where teams in Africa, Morocco's, the Senegals, have got chances to win in the World Cup. And yeah, I think times are changing. And I think in the future, what we'll see is a lot more debating who gets who and what player plays for what.
Which
what
I like,
team.
though. I genuinely like that. And I feel like hopefully more of that can continue in the future. Like, more of these players can play for, like, these African teams and give these African teams more of a chance. Do you know
And
what I mean?
African football's
It'll be
ready.
good.
I think we're close to an African team winning the World Cup for the first time. We're not far away.
I don't think we're
I'd
far.
love it if Morocco did it this year as well.
Oh.
I would love it.
After the AFCON controversy, you know,
I
that
would
you
love
still
it.
want them to
It's
ascend. You
any
still want to.
African team.
I don't know about that, you know.
Any African team, I
I,
promise you, any African, I would take. Who's left in it now?
So
Morocco and Egypt.
So let's
Morocco, Egypt, no?
nicely segue. Let's go to Morocco. The first quarter final, Morocco and France. Morocco versus France. This is where, you know, you start linking your boys outside of work and that just to watch these games. You don't know. You go to the shisha bars, you go to the pubs, you go and watch these big
You could go to
games.
the pub.
No, I wouldn't. No, you look pub quizzes, so you're always there. But no, France, Morocco.
It's too quick.
Yeah, no, I'm too quick. Well,
It's they're running it back, aren't they?
Yeah, they're running
It was
back.
the last game that Morocco lost, if I'm right in
the
saying.
World
I think
Cup, yeah,
they've
they
done,
did.
yeah, I think they've done 33 unbeaten since then.
1-0.
And they'll be looking for some level of retribution. They'll be out there trying to clap back at the fact that France has stolen their dream one time too many. So,
Are they going to do it at all? Because they're too stacked, bro.
I think they could. I think they could beat the French Achilles heel, definitely. But I just think we're looking at Mbappe just writing his name in the history books as being potentially one of the best ever international footballers we will probably see in our lifetime. And I think he's just on a one-man mission to get that. Plus, we've mentioned it on a number of teams. You look at certain teams and they've got one hitter. France have got the whole complement there. They got the whole setup. So, yeah, it's hard to look past France. France have been my team since the start of the tournament. I said France before the ball was even kicked. So, yeah, I'm not going to turn me back on them now.
Yep, there you go. Yossi, is it, in terms of this game, will Morocco have that vengeance to go, yeah, you beat us last time, but watch this game, you're getting it, or if France is going to be like, we're too stout, you're getting battered?
I think Morocco have got this. They know the dog that we've been talking about. That's what Morocco have got. They've got this grit and determination with a sprinkle of quality. And 2-1, they all know what they're doing. They can 100% hang. The favourites obviously are France, but do Morocco have a shot at it? Yes. Can they take it? I hope so. But like I said, I would love for Morocco to beat France. I would love for Mbappe to go out. Story for African football. Morocco back to another back-to-back semi-final, and then hopefully go one step further and get to that final.
Yep, I've got Morocco beaten France. I really do. One, because I put my balls on the table at the start of the World Cup and said that the flops that I think is going to be France. So I've got to slightly back them. And two, Morocco, like I said before when we talk about the World Cup, it's just based off heart now. We're getting to those stages. I think Morocco have got more heart, just simple as. And I do think it will. I think it'll be a surprising one, 2-0 Morocco, you know.
Oh, really?
I really do. I need
You get the lick back, yeah?
Yeah, you have to, bro. And it's got to be like that. You can't have a lick back on pens.
That's it,
It
innit?
is.
You don't know.
Yeah.
It is.
But like, yeah, I think 2-0 Morocco. I don't know how they're going to get these goals. It's more of a shot lot thing, than if anything. But they're also Muslim, the Moroccans, so it's 11 shot lots times together, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I've got 2-0 Morocco anyway. Go on, Mo. What have
I
you got?
mean, this is probably one of the best African teams that we've seen.
Facts.
Yeah, they're amazing. Like, they're playing really good. But, bro,
100%.
I just can't see past France.
I know.
They're so good. Like, Elise, the way Elise is playing right now is just unbelievable. Like, the passes that he's threading through is just unbelievable. And then Barcola was kind of having a poorish kind of game against Paraguay. You're bringing on Doué. You're bringing on Shaky. They've got so many options. It's just...
Greedy?
It's greedy,
You're greedy.
bro. Too greedy.
Too greedy.
But yeah, I'm going with France. I would love... Oh, man, I would love to see Morocco win it. I mean, it'd be France, but I just can't see it happen. So I'm going to go with France. Maybe 2-1.
France, La Snail, and all of them things. You get me? And croissants. Do you like croissants?
And baguettes.
And baguettes
You
as
like
well.
baguettes?
No, not as much as you like. I don't know. I know the way you asked me, like, I don't know.
Bruv,
I'm just asking you like baguettes.
Don't look at me in the eyes. What? Ask me to get bro. You know what?
Why?
I've been on this earth. No, wait. I've been on this earth 27 years. No one's ever asked me, do you like baguettes, bro?
We're talking about French food.
Not even.
Do you like baguettes?
Ask me someone else, bro.
Do you like baguettes?
Ask me someone about
Do you like
Brexit or
snails?
something.
Do you like snails?
Yeah, I like snails.
You like croissants?
Nah, I do like baguettes, like.
No, wait for that. Hey, no, wait for that.
Comment down below if you like baguettes. So let's go to the next quarterfinal. We are going to go with, so we said obviously France progressing through Morocco, which is very good, of course, for France. Spain and USA as well. So, of course, massive game as well. Do USA have the sort of momentum to beat a team like Spain? Also, by the way, Errol has just left as well, so it's just going to be free the man then. But yeah, do USA going to get that momentum in order to beat Spain?
Oh, lad, what we said before about USA, bro, they're a proper team. They look like 11 brothers on that pitch that are willing to die for each other. And Spain, their superstar player, still hasn't hit that form. If he hits that form, bro, they're breezing past them. But USA, lad, I don't know what it is. Out of all the teams I've watched in the World Cup so far, USA have been one of the main ones that have impressed me. And I genuinely, on the lowest of keys, think they've got a chance against Spain.
I think so. I do think they'll be competitive, but I'm going to go with 3-1 Spain. Even though I said they're going to be competitive, I think the goals will come late. I do think, like, Anthony Robertson versus Yamal, bro. Come on, now, what are we doing? Like, it's. I know obviously Anthony Robertson can potentially do that, but come on, bro. It different levels. Well, I've got Spain 2-1. You've got.
I'm gonna go, bro. Controversially, I'm gonna go 2-2, and then USA to win in the extra time 3-2
Against Spain?
against Spain.
And to put them, what, is that the semi-final?
They put them in the semi-finals.
Yeah, these are the quarters, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
what do you think, Yossi?
Spain spanked them. Like, it's not even like they spanked them twice on both arse cheeks.
Oh,
Send them home, cadet.
Yeah, red
We've
arse.
had a great tournament, fantastic for hosting it. Keep hosting it and that.
Soccer.
Well, soccer is going to finish there, and then in the quarterfinals, Spain progress to the semi-finals, and where we go, Pedro Porro.
Yeah, there you go. Sick, man. Sound. So Spain and France progressing. We'll discuss that bracket in just a second. Going on to the next one. Brazil have just beaten Norway, so they're through. England have beaten Mexico, so they're through. And Brazil versus England. Big game on paper. Not really in terms of maybe the squads, but of course in terms of the where it is, World Cup quarterfinals. Absolutely massive. I'll go last on this one. Yossi, what are we saying?
Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, special. Vinny Jr. gets a consolation. England progress. They go to the semi-final of the World Cup, and everyone starts to believe. And they've got 2 guys on their knives. Ching, 2 guys. 2 South Americans. Mexico, ching, ching. Brazil, ching, ching. And then now the Argentina. Oh, sorry.
I rate that. Is it a Sweet Caroline or the boom cha cha
Sweet Caroline.
Whoa, it's Oasis now, though. It's Oasis now.
Today is gonna be the day when I'm gonna go back to you.
Copyright.
But guess
Go on,
what?
yeah, go on.
No black player knew that except for Jude Bellingham.
Facts. You know what that means?
Really?
You know what that means? He wears a flat cap every Sunday.
Well, I love Oasis.
No, I'm saying Bukayo Saka's asking how to get. What tune is this, bro?
What is this?
You don't know Oasis.
Yeah,
By the way, their best song's Half the Other Way.
yeah, he had his phone up and he was on he had the lyrics up on his phone. And he was
Have
singing
you heard Oasis Forever?
It was all yellow.
That's not the song.
Coldplay.
That's Coldplay.
Oh my God.
Anyway, just
Forget about that.
Starts, I know it.
anyway, scores. What are we saying?
Scores, bro. I feel like this is the best game.
Coldplay. Sorry, carry on.
Coldplay, yeah. This is probably the best game for Brazil, for England, because
Yeah.
Brazil's basically a Premier League team. Do you know what I mean? There's not too many unknown quantities there. But the problem is Vinny Jr. and England's right back has been shaky warrior.
Facts.
Unless they play Declan Rice there, that's his best position, as your boy says. As your
Doing
kid
Dominic
says.
Shoulder sliding.
Yeah, man, put him there, bro. Instead of your boy Jet Spence.
Yeah,
He's
facts.
injured.
Is he, yeah?
He's injured.
Shout out my Muslim Akhi, but I think England easily beat Brazil in that match.
You said Brazil.
I never said Brazil.
You just said ching 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 ching.
No,
Oh, no, we just
England
did-
chings.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I was just dancing, sorry.
Oh yeah. I'm
When
just
you
grooving.
started playing the beatbox, I've got to do that.
No, copyright. Go on. Who'd you say? So England.
England, yeah. Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane. special.
England. As much as I love Brazil, one of my favorite countries to watch.
Shout out your t-shirt.
Facts. Oh yeah, big Ronald. No, we're gonna probably it's gonna be England in it. Inshallah, it's Brazil, but Yeah. In fact, Charlotte, it's Mexico.
Funny if it's in our...
Inshallah, it's
People
Mexico.
are watching this thinking, how stupid a day.
Yeah, I know, because...
It could be Norway for Mexico.
Raul Jimenez just absolutely twatted.
Yeah, well,
That's that's actually smart, like so true, you know, because a lot of these guys have watched it and just thinking like these guys
I
don't know nothing.
know.
We're recording it before even the Norway game starts, and it starts in a minute. So, cool. Brazil beat England that we've got on here. Argentina versus Colombia. South American Central. Who's got the best? But yeah, no. Who's going through?
Colombia.
Who's got the best what?
What? No,
Go on.
No. Who's got the?
Let's answer the question, innit?
Who's got the best? Oh, just yeah. Colombia.
Who's got the best food?
Yeah. Go on. Yeah.
Definitely Colombia.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, very good mayonnaise and sugar and
You got
Coffee.
coffee. Yeah.
Coffee.
Cafe. They say
Great coffee.
Great coffee. And they've got a good team though.
Colombia?
Have they got a better team than Argentina?
Boom cha cha cha.
Boom,
Boom cha cha cha. Boom cha.
It's late
I'll be honest with you, it's Argentina.
It's Argentina. But wallah, bro, it's close,
game,
you know.
it's close,
It's a
wallah.
good game, wallah. That's like,
Colombia are very industrious as well.
Yeah.
And they're very tactically like aware. They've got the dog of the Paraguay with a mix of
A bit of quality.
And they've got running power.
Yep. They got Munoz down the right.
It's not a 4-1 conclusion, as they would say. So we go, I want Messi to go out. Do you want Messi to go out?
I want Messi to go out.
Do you want Messi to go out, Jalal?
No thanks.
Just for the
bands?
No, but I'm sure it's obviously for bands, but what do you actually think?
What do I actually think? I think Argentina will win.
I think
Best
Argentina
Khalas.
Khalas. Shukran.
Shukran.
Yeah, Jazeeran.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm from.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No. But no, yeah, so fourth quarter final, it's Argentina, did it?
Yeah.
No, yeah, lock them up.
I had Yemeni food today.
Did you?
Yeah.
What you have?
Namendi.
Lemendi? That's a bit Lemidi.
It is so meaty. Have you tried Britain Hilib?
Wallah,
kills
Britain
on
Hilib.
I need to have, to be fair, I'm meant to be going to Sabib's in London soon. So.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
can't say,
beeps.
beep that out. We haven't got the sponsor.
Facts.
Sponsor us, dude.
Yeah, it's facts though.
We're suki there.
Yeah, bash really better
Britain
work.
Hilib don't care that.
Yeah. Now, Argentina got through. Cool. Now it's the semis now, boys. Going into the first one, we're going to go to France. On the first side, anyway. France versus Spain. These are two big, fat games, by the way. France versus Spain. This is a tough one. In my opinion... Why?
It's a rerun of the Euro semi-final 2 years ago, wasn't it?
And what happened?
Spain won, but Carlo Muani and them man were there.
Yeah.
It's not different France now.
France vicious
This
wallah.
different France.
So what are we saying then?
I think France win.
I think France win comfortably. Genuinely comfortably.
No, Spain have got a chance though. It's 49-51 France.
Oh, no. It's like 70-30 France.
Oh,
Genuinely, it's like 70-30 France.
so you have to break the deadlock then.
You said 70-30. You said
51-49
to France.
Yeah.
51-49.
I think it's so tight.
It's too tight.
I think better team is Spain. Better obviously quality is France. One like could be 70-30.
To France?
Yeah, but
Why did Spain do the mad thing 2 years ago then? And knocked them out in the semi-final.
because their team weren't as
different,
stacked as it was now.
Bro, have you seen
Elise,
Mbappe? Have you seen Elise? Have you seen... They got Ballon
Wait,
d'Or.
okay, I'm going to
Dembele.
give you another question before we move on.
Yeah, go on.
Where is the weaknesses in the French team?
Right back. No, fullbacks.
I used to think that, yeah. I used to think, central midfield.
Rabiot
Bro,
and
Rabiot's
Tchouameni.
been cooking.
Kone as well.
Kone as well.
Kone's cold.
is cold.
It's definitely the fullbacks and
Yeah, fullbacks.
and Uther's Spanish wingers.
Oh, yeah. I think.
So,
where's
that's what I'm
Nico
saying.
Williams been, bro?
Williams.
Yeah.
What have I seen?
He
What's
did
been
travel
going on?
though. I've seen like videos of him and Yamal and that.
Yeah.
Has he just had like a bad season, like injuries and stuff? I don't know. Haven't seen much
I think it's just they rely on Oyarzabal, but then again they won
and then the
Euros.
Alex Baena, it's like he's aight, bro.
It's France though, innit, boys?
Yeah, France, fam. It has to be.
It's France.
It's France.
It's mad because I feel like we're making the World Cup final from the 2022 again.
France, well done. You're through.
Are we?
Well, it depends what you say in this part.
Yeah.
Well,
ask 'em.
let's find out then. Semi-finals on the other side: England versus Argentina, Maradona versus Lineker. Who else is there?
Pie and
Lo
mash.
Celso versus Harry Winks.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Good show.
Good
Brilliant.
shout. I love that.
Good shout. You don't know. No, England versus Argentina. Who we saying? I still think whatever age Messi is, English players cannot defend against them.
No.
They can't. Not even specifically Messi, just that type of
Ezri
player.
Konsa's going to stop Lionel Messi. Ezri Konsa? No.
I'd actually be more confident in Maguire, you know, and that's it's so
Yeah,
stupid.
you're right.
No, the guy turns like a truck.
No,
No,
but
way.
for England, he's good for England, you know.
No, it's not because he
Respectfully.
makes everyone defend deep and next to him. He can't do
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
one-on-one.
I know.
I'm telling you right now, yeah. If you look at the Argentinian team, why are we, other than Messi, they've got Alexis McAllister, Premier League player, Romero, Premier League, Lautaro Martino and Lisandro Martinez.
Yeah.
Take them out of the Argentina team. You're not world beaters.
Yeah, but come
Come
on, you took
on.
us about 6th place
Yeah,
there,
Wallah,
bro.
that's harsh, Wallah.
That's quite
You
harsh.
took 6th place
No,
off,
I'm not trying to say tick them out. I'm saying isolate them and put them in other teams.
Nah, they can still do... Bro,
Lisandro Martinez.
I think as a team...
If you don't play him, you can play Julian Alvarez.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, you said Lisandro.
I'm talking
Sorry,
about
sorry.
Romero and Lisandro Martinez. It's the same shop as Esri Conson and Mark Gay.
Yeah, fair.
They're probably better, you know. Marquee and that is
Yeah,
better
probably.
than
No,
that.
I'm saying Premier League defenders, like,
Same shop, yeah.
same shot.
100%.
So, like, bar Messi's like the outlier. And bar Harry Kane, the teams are very... I think we're gassing Argentina.
We're not gassing Argentina. I agree with what you're trying to say there. England's team is not that much better or worse than Argentina's.
Yes, that's what I'm
It's
trying to
quite
say.
equal.
Yeah.
But Messi's the difference maker, man.
So's Harry Kane.
So's Harry Kane, you're right. But
But,
Messi's...
but not like Messi, though.
Messi,
Messi gets
no.
involved so much more in the game. But Wallah, I'll be honest, player cam him now. I've been playing cam because obviously you can't... We're getting limited games in Messi, bro. I've been playing cam for like 45 minutes, bro. Wallah, each half.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's actually a joke. But do I think England are going to do that? Inshallah, they get beat by Argentina because I can just see another French Argentina fan. I don't know why. But I think England might do it, you know. I do. I just think I do think England would do it. I don't know why. I don't want them to, but something inside me just says, nah, it's got to be England, bro. I just think too much quality. It's easier to stop one man than it is a few with the other man. But what I will say about England, in these next few rounds by England that we've said that they're going to beat these teams, other performers need to pop up now. It's just Jude and Kane, and even then, it's a bit of a difference between those two. And then all the rest is just sitting on the same table.
I think at the moment,
Better
through the World Cup, I think Argentina have had better performances.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that they've done it before and they might dig in the well. And on the day, I think they might just perform better than England. So I'm swaying more towards Argentina.
So
Not
you're
gonna
saying
win
Argentina
out, yeah.
I'm going to go with Argentina for the sole purpose that Walter Samuel's their assistant manager. And I couldn't believe what I seen. I was like, wait, isn't that Walter Samuel? It's
African?
Nah. Whoa. Walter
Who am
Samuel.
I thinking of?
Inter Milan centre-back, bro. The one with the skinhead.
Argentinian.
The blue eyes, just like a beast.
Oh,
Argentinian.
Walter, I know you're talking
And
about.
Pablo Aimar. I'm thinking, yo, these man, bro, come on.
Old
fam.
school.
Old school, fam.
Who am I thinking of? But now my head's gone.
Charles Scaloni, though.
Shout out Scaloni too.
Wallah, nice guy.
Nice guy.
Nice guy. Wallah.
Cool
But yeah,
dude,
you got
cool
Argentina,
dude.
you got...
Do you know what? Wallah, I mean, I will never say this. I wish England win, but I can't see it happening.
I actually want England to win.
I don't like Argentina at
So
all.
what did it say? Remember that's like 30 years of her. Now it's 60.
Oh,
It's wild. You're old now and you feel old.
damn.
Fairs, man. No, Argentina. Yeah, I'm voted anyway. I said England, these two. I said Argentina. So Argentina through. The final game that we have, imagine we get all this right.
Wow.
But let's just put the cherry on the cake then.
Yeah.
Argentina, France final. Exactly the same as Qatar. Will it be Inshallah, the exact game? Yeah. Inshallah, it's the exact same game. But what are we saying? Because again, you've got Messi on his final. He's just having fun in this World Cup. He's got his World Cup. He's just having fun now. Argentina, they haven't won one since 2018, which sounds way longer than it actually is. But
And France haven't won it since.
France, I said Argentina, didn't I meant France. But yeah,
It's mad how they won the last 2 World Cups as well.
yeah. So that means one of them's going to do it 2 in every...
3.
You know what I mean?
2 and
Wallah.
3, yeah.
But yeah, who we got with net? To me, France are pissed off from the last time.
Yes.
I think they're annoyed.
I think it's unanimous. Mbappe crowns himself as
The best
the
international
best
player.
international World Cup player that it has ever been. But Ronaldo was won it twice though. But the first year he was quite young, 94.
Yeah.
He wasn't like the main. 2002 he was. But I think Mbappe. And how old is Mbappe again?
Like 26, 27.
He's got another 2 left in
Oh
him.
my days. I know. It's mad.
Uh,
But like genuinely, I honestly believe like this could be Mbappe. Like he can solidify himself right now in the world stage, bro. Like not in the world stage, but like international football in general. Like how old are you? Just checking.
He's 27.
27, so he's probably got another World Cup in him. Maybe 2. Who
yeah.
knows what else he can do in the next World Cup or the World Cup after that? It will be a feast.
Just. I know. Yeah, I know. Very off. Oh God. Yeah, someone's trying to get the game on. But I will say this, and just the last point before we give our predictions and sort of finalise this now. You know when Mbappe scored that volley? In the last one in the quarters? Wallah Azeem, if he won that game, Wallah Azeem would have said top 3 of all time.
Woo!
That's the World Cup.
Yes. If he's, bro, when I seen that volley and it hit the first time, I said, and he got the hat trick. I said, Wallah, he could be top 3 of all time if he won this
in that World Cup.
in that World Cup.
I know.
But yeah, the guy was going to be absolutely legendary, and he still probably will be, but maybe at a sort of longer rate. But France versus Argentina, this is the final game because we've got every single one right, pretty much. I think France get annoyed. Extra time, gonna go 2-1. And also, very quickly, I want more goal scorers than Mbappe and Elise in that, bro. Give me like a little centre-back goal or something, bro. Give me like a little midfielder one, bro.
Luka Dean to win the World Cup.
That would be so beautiful.
Aston Villa.
That would be
Off his shin as well.
Yeah.
A Rosa.
That would be so
Martinez.
class.
I got some Martinez legs off his shin.
That'd be so
they've
class.
done it.
Yeah, so who you saying, bro?
I'm saying France 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Every single day, twice on a Sunday, the dictator does it. Elise gets immortalised. Dembele is up there. People are sleeping on Dembele as well, you know.
Yeah.
Talking about Mbappe.
Mbappe sleeping on Dembele.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mbappe sleeping on Dembele, but they don't look like the way they're playing. I think it's more harmony. But for him to win back-to-back Champions Leagues and then to win the World Cup twice in his career, after having the ups and downs of his career, Dembele, he will go down as one of the greatest of all time as well.
100%. Do you agree?
Could be back-to-back Ballon d'Ors with Dembele. You never know. Yeah, never know. But yeah, I feel like 100% France World Cup winners 2026. Mbappe solidifies himself as the best international World Cup player of all time.
Yep, I also think France as well. As much as I'd love Messi to do it again, I actually really would. I just do think it's tired legs, man. It'll absolutely hurt him when he gets to that final. And also France are pissed off, man. Have you ever met a French person and they've been pissed off? You don't want to see them, bro. So the fact he's going to get 11 of those pissed off players, bro, it's going to get a long day for Argentina. But I do think France will do it. Extra time, a little 2-1. But yeah, it won't be as nowhere near as the performance as it was last time. But 100% France are going to do it. So that's us pretty much wrapped up anyway. So leave us a comment anyway. Do you agree with our predictions? Are a bit sly on England? Are England going to win it? Should Portugal probably be up there with the France and stuff as well? And also, are USA going to go and win it and do it for their home country since they're hosting it? I feel like they should. No excuse. But we'll wait and come and see. Come back to this video and find out if we got the correct predictions anyway. But yeah, leave us a comment as well, like I said, regarding our predictions. Were they good? Were they not? Like, comment and subscribe. And most importantly, hype the video. Get us up there.
Hype.
He's been Yozzy. He's been Mo Carrot. I've been Jalal. Thank you so much.